Julien Baker and TORRES send a prayer to Oxford. Julien Baker and TORRES dazzled the lyric on Tuesday night in matching sequin suits, with a full live band. The April 29th concert was a stop on their current Send a Prayer My Way tour, named for their album Send a Prayer My Way, which was released on April 18th. The lyric began to fill with patrons at 7 p.m. who were waiting for the opening band Big Benny Bailey to start at 8 p.m. and Julien Baker and TORRES to follow at 9 p.m. Baker, a Memphis native, is well known both for her solo projects but also for her involvement in American indie rock supergroup Boy Genius. TORRES, the stage name of Mackenzie Scott, was raised in Macon, Georgia, and is a Belmont University graduate. The pair have worked together professionally since 2024. The concert primarily featured songs from the album, Send a Prayer My Way. The show opened with Bottom of a Bottle, eliciting a rousing cheer from the crowd. Dirt was another crowd favorite, offering a solemn moment with acoustic guitars and live violin. Both Baker and Scott are open about their queer identities and are popular for their lyrics that tell of the experience of growing up with these identities in religious settings in the South. Scott dedicated No Desert Flower, a song about staying with a long-term partner even if there are rough patches, to their wife as the crowd cheered and several crowd members shouted affirmations. Sydney Gunthorpe, a junior political science and English double major from Hernando, Mississippi, came to the concert because they like the community that forms around Baker's music. "I'm here because I like Boy Genius," Gunthorpe said. They also expressed that the concert helped them connect with Oxford's LGBTQ+ community. Caitlin Busby, a sophomore music education from Waynesboro, Mississippi, expressed a similar sentiment, saying that Baker's recently announced relationship with Boy Genius band member Lucy Dacus encouraged them to attend. "I'm here because I'm a really big fan of Boy Genius," Busby said. "I'm a huge fan of Lucy Dacus specifically, and I was like, oh, Lucy's girlfriend's in town. I should go. I also like country music." Busby also said they were excited to meet new people in the queer community at the concert. "I'm definitely excited to be here with the community in general," Busby said. "I've talked to so many people so far, and that's been fun, to meet people that I didn't even know existed that are part of the queer community of Oxford. And that's been so fun. I think just being here in general really connects me to the community, and I really love that." Amidst playing their own original songs, Julien Baker and TORRES also performed 2 covers, both well-known country hits that the crowd sang along to. Tim McGraw's Something Like That and Merle Haggard's Mama Tried were given a new life under the lens of being sung by 2 queer Southern women. "This song is for everyone whose parents wish they turned out different," Baker said before Mama Tried. The duo also played an unreleased song. My Baby Loves Me More Than She Used To was the only song of the evening that did not also have the backing vocals of the crowd. Kent Bynum, a sophomore biology major from Ellisville, Mississippi, expressed his joy at hearing an unreleased song. "My favorite part was probably the song that they haven't released yet," Bynum said. "Yes, that was definitely my favorite part." Deja Samuel, an upcoming graduate student in Southern Studies from Hattiesburg, Mississippi, thoroughly enjoyed the performance. "I'm a new Julien Baker fan," Samuel said. "I think she and TORRES both have beautiful voices, and experiencing that live and the story within their songs was my favorite part." Here's why May the 4th is celebrated as Star Wars Day across the galaxy. It didn't begin a long time ago, or in a galaxy far, far away, but every May 4th it feels like images, memes, and promotional deals involving Star Wars have an inescapable gravity. May 4th, or May the 4th as fans say, has evolved over the years into Star Wars Day, an informal holiday celebrating the space epic and its surrounding franchise. What is Star Wars Day? Star Wars Day was created by fans as a sly nod to one of the film's most popular catchphrases, "May the Force be with you." Get it? Good. Now may the 4th be with you too. It's not an official holiday, but has become so well known that even former President Joe Biden marked it last year when Star Wars actor Mark Hamill dropped by the White House a day beforehand. "I think it's a very clever way for fans to celebrate their passion and love for Star Wars once a year," said Steve Sansweet, founder and executive chairman of Rancho Obi-Wan, a nonprofit museum in California that has the world's largest collection of Star Wars memorabilia. How did it begin? The phrase, "May the 4th be with you," was used by fans in the years after the first film was released in 1977, and even appeared in a British political ad in 1979 celebrating Margaret Thatcher's victory as Prime Minister on May 4th that year. For some fans, the official Star Wars Day comes on May 25th, the date of the first film's release. The Los Angeles City Council even declared the date to be Star Wars Day in 2007, although the California legislature voted in 2019 to designate May 4th as Star Wars Day. How has it spread? May the 4th caught on informally among fans through inside jokes shared on social media and viewings of the films to mark the occasion. Businesses eventually joined in on the fun, with brands ranging from Nissan to Jameson whiskey running ads or posting on social media about it. Disney, which acquired Lucasfilm in 2012, embraced the day as a way to further promote the franchise with merchandise, special screenings, and other events surrounding the brand. Not all Star Wars fans are enthused about how ubiquitous the once underground joke has become. Chris Taylor, a senior editor at Mashable and author of How Star Wars Conquered the Universe, labels himself a May the 4th Grinch in part because of its commercialization. "I love a good dad joke as much as anyone, but my God, you can take it too far," Taylor said. In Western Germany, a Protestant congregation held a Star Wars-themed service Sunday, German news agency dpa reported. Pastor Samuel Dorr and some of his congregants wore costumes and decorated their church in Bensberg. How is it being celebrated this year? The day is being celebrated on a large and small scale this year. Disney Plus is launching the new series Star Wars, Tales of the Underworld, on the date, and it comes as the second season gets underway for another franchise series, Andor. It also follows the announcement that a new standalone Star Wars film installment starring Ryan Gosling will be released in 2027. Disney marks the day with the launch of new Star Wars merchandise, ranging from lightsaber sets to jewelry. Most Major League Baseball teams have marked the day in recent years with special events incorporating Star Wars characters. For example, the San Francisco Giants sold special tickets for Saturday's game that included a bobblehead portraying pitcher Logan Webb as Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's hard to find a place where May the 4th celebrations aren't occurring, from bakeries serving cookies with a Star Wars theme to concerts featuring the memorable scores of the films. It's a town-wide celebration in New Hope, Pennsylvania, which shares its name with the subtitle of the first Star Wars film. The town of about 2,600 people, located 30 miles, 50 kilometers, northeast of Philadelphia, plans to have costumed characters throughout town with restaurants serving themed items like a Yoda-Rita. I would always joke around and wish people May the 4th. But taking it to this level, I've definitely upped my Star Wars nerdiness, said Michael Sklar, president of the Greater New Hope Chamber of Commerce.